we can subdivide all those subjects into two groups. So we have substantive law, that's something usually LLB stage. Contract, tort, land law, trust possibly one of the most difficult subjects. In practice, many people from civil law jurisdictions, they really struggle with it. Then criminal law, constitutional and administrative law. Depends on your background, maybe a few things you already know, but then other things you definitely need to learn from scratch as to this subject. And then the legal system of England and Wales, technical subjects such as legal services, professional conduct, solicitors' accounts as well. And then we have areas of practice. Those are taught at LPC, previously LPC. Those are the most practical areas of practice. They even called areas of practice. That's something what people do in practice. And that makes it slightly more difficult compared to the others. So substantive law is used by the areas of practice for the practice. For example, disputes, like dispute resolution, it involves knowledge of contract and tort. That's why they combine it in one functional legal knowledge. That's something we will talk a little bit later. But for those who know the structure of the exam, it should make sense because it's like correlated. Wills administration of the state. This one is very much connected to trust. Business law, it's possibly one of the biggest areas of practice because it involves not just companies, but also partnerships. Never ignore it as well. So criminal litigation, I would say quite big as well as dispute resolution. Maybe dispute resolution even like is as huge as business law. And property practice, I would say most of the people traditionally are very much confused, especially those who see the practical aspect of it, those who prepare for the SQE2, because it's so different from any other jurisdiction what they have, you know. So SQE1 consists out of two FLKs, or functional legal knowledge. I would say the areas and subjects, they correlate within those FLKs, so they kind of a little bit resemble. In the FLK1, we have legal system, constitutional law, legal services, I've mentioned before, really relates to legal system, contract, tort, dispute resolution related group of subjects, and then business law and practice. And then FLK2 would be trust, wills, see, it's correlated. Land, also a lot of law of trust is relevant to the land law and property practice. Criminal law, criminal practice, solicitors' account. So the assessment is for 2 days, and you must take both FLKs one after another. You may have a break. It depends what kind of assessments you are going to book. And I would suggest to have a break, because break gives you, sometimes it may be 1 week time. So it brings you extra possibility to revise and to make a focused revision. See, because they want you to sit both FLKs at the same time. Only if you pass one from your first sitting and fail another one, this is how you can sit just one, which is left. Otherwise, you are supposed to cover all of them in one sitting. So it's, I would say it's an advantage to book it in such manner so you have a break between those. Each of the days consists out of 180 questions. They are subdivided into 2 sessions, 2 hours and a half each. 90 questions each. So you have something about 1 minute 0.7 per question.